I'm midnight dressed in formal wear, white boots, white bib, and judgment stare. I watch your hands, I watch your feet, I do not do the human sweet. You think you're safe, you think you're kind, that's nice, I'll keep you in my mind. But don't confuse my presence here with anything like trust, my dear. I am not a lab cat, I do not cuddle, that is that. I only stop where exits are. I'm street-born, tough, and slightly scarred, so if I lean in, that's a fluke, a tactical, important look. I am not a lab cat, I'm just investigating that. Cookie said safe, I heard him clear. I trusted him, I came in near. He rubbed your legs like you were fate, like love was just a door unlatched. So I did what a queen would do, I rubbed on him and not on you. If warmth occurred, that's not my fault, that's Cookie's influence, that's default. I am not a lab cat, I do not cuddle, that is that. I only stop where exits are. I'm street-born, tough, and slightly scarred, so if I purr, that's just a cough, a throat thing, nothing, shut it off. I am not a lab cat. Also pet me, but not a lot. Sometimes, rarely, if I was smart, I'd face away and play my part. Your hand would land soft as a hush, and I would melt like stolen blush. I'd lean, I'd purr, I'd close my eyes, I'd feel extremely compromised. Then I would turn and see your skin and vanish like I'd never been. I am not a lab cat, I do not cuddle, that is that. If I enjoyed it, no I didn't. If I leaned in, I must have slipped, and if I ran, that proves I'm right. I flee affection on first sight. I am not a cat. Unless I don't know it's you, then perhaps. Then Cookie left, the yard went still. The silence had a sharper chill. The bowls were full, but something broke. A warmth, a joke, a moving smoke. 4 years you fed me, patient, slow. 4 years of maybe, no, don't go. 4 years of wanting, clenched and tight. 4 years of loving from a height. Then one day I didn't bolt, I let your hand fall, I stayed whole. No trap snapped shut, no sky fell down, no cruel trick came to claim the crown. It felt like heat belongs to me, it felt like I could simply be. And I discovered horror shock, I like your hand, I like your talk. I am not a lab cat, I do not cuddle, that is that. I only stand directly near and purr aggressively right here. And if I headbutt, that's a test, a royal audit, nothing else. I am not a cat, but I will sit briefly on your chest. I come inside for food and heat, I choose the door, I choose retreat. I will not block my escape plan, I'm not a fool, I'm Sheba man. But when it's cold, I curl up tight on the floor mat by the light. I could run, I always can, I just don't want to when you're there. Now when you leave, I take my post, I walk ahead like I'm your ghost. You pet me once, then say let's go, and I escort you proud and slow. Halfway there, I stop and stare, you know the rules, more tribute there. Then onward, duty done, my human safe, my kingdom won. Then he arrives, too tall, too loud, a moving shadow, blunt and proud. I file him under possible threat, I do not trust, I don't forget. But you are there, your hand goes first, you prove the world is not the worst. So I allow a cautious reach, one fingertip, no sudden speech. I stand quite still like stone, like law, like I am granting him a clause, a formal pact in ink unseen, the treaty of the doorway queen. Terms are strict, he must not try, no grabbing, no direct eye, no fast approach, no victory grin. He pets as if he might might not win. And if I leave pure accident, a crab growl development, a minor lapse in royal tax, not perk, not trust, not a contract. But still I purr under protest, and still I stay against my best. So tell him this in tone polite, he's tolerated when you're in sight. I am not a lap cat, I do not cuddle, that is that. I only greet you at the car and follow close and come too far. I only purr when you sit down, I only melt when no one's round. I am not a lap cat. I'm just your queen, sit still, I'm back. Don't tell anyone, I have a reputation.